The Philippines is a nation celebrated for its vibrant beauty and rich traditions, where every island, festival, and custom reflects a tapestry of cultural depth. From the warmth of its people to the colorful rituals that shape daily life and grand celebrations, the country's identity shines through in its unique blend of practices passed down through generations. These traditions, rooted in community spirituality and shared history, reveal the resilience and creativity of the Filipino spirit. Yet behind their familiar charm lies a subtle mystery, for many of these cherished customs carry whispers of origins shaped not only by the islands themselves, but by those who once took a journey to the shores, leaving influences that quietly endure to this day. Philippines, Christianity, fiestas and major religious traditions, Spanish surnames and Spanish-influenced vocabulary, English and education, democratic government structure and Western legal system. What if, just what if, these never existed? What if it was rewritten? What if Magellan's fleet never reached this paradise? What if the Philippines was never conquered?
Hey everyone! As you can see, Philippines is full of amazing tradition, colorful festival, and unique culture that we all love, are mostly influenced by our country's colonizer, shaping us into what we Filipino believe and we act in. But have you ever stopped to think, what if none of this had ever been influenced by outside power? Here's a fun question for you. What if the Philippines was never conquered? Hi there! Hey! What are you doing all alone?
Oh, I just got from our Philippine history class, and I have been wondering about what our country would be like if we weren't discovered.
Guys, the events are starting to make me dizzy.
I see. You're also curious about that. Should we go around the campus and ask about the things that would happen if we were never conquered?
That sounds a great idea. Let's go.
What do you think would happen if the Philippines was never colonized?
For me, wala na colonize ang Pilipinas. Dili ta capable mo govern sa atong own country.
Would be not united. Because before, when the Spanish, before they came, the state of the governance of the Philippines is, they are scattered. They have their own sovereignty, they have their own kings, they have their own people.
I think for me, it would have strengthened our system of leadership, especially sa dato ug sa balangay concept.
Our government systems will be different from today. Instead of having a more westernized government structure, na mahimo na hinunta og like traditional system, which is katong for example sultanate.
Based sa katong sa American nga period, ingon yun ang Amerika nga dili pa yun ta capable mo dala sa ato ang country kay dili pa ta ready samot na sa mga politician kay more on base man ta sa atong
Diba? So, I guess if we would never have been colonized, if we were not be united. However, I do agree that I am thankful that we are colonized. It brought us many things that allow us to prosper in today's age. And not only that, but also they are, although I don't agree on the word civilized, because we are already civilized when they before they came to the Philippines, but they improved us. That's what I believe though. And I guess this is also one of the propaganda that they insisted on, but I believe that they did improve us in our living, in our infrastructure, and give us the unity that we have now, because we are fighting a united front against the Spanish colonial rule before. And thank you, that's it.
Without colonization, dili ta maka-learn og new things from other countries.
but also at the same time, it would have weakened some of the aspects of the Philippines, especially in parts where influenced ang ato ang system sa those who colonized us like Americans and Japanese.
No, if the Philippines was never colonized before, mahimo na tao more likely a Southeast Asian type of nation. Dili siya mahimo siyang less westernized.
So those were their answers. We can really feel that these students have also been thinking about this big what if. But what would really happen if the Philippines was never colonized?
There was a common misconception throughout history that says Magellan was the first to discover the Philippines. But we come to realize that this was never true. There were few theories that prove the origins of native settlers in this archipelago, such as the Tabonman, Balangay boats, Manunggul jar, Sandalan theory, and many more. This proves that before the Spanish came, there were already built civilizations that guided humanity on the archipelago, and there were no roots.
In Luzon, along the Pasig River, exists the Kingdom of Tondo and Rani of Manila, as well as the Ibalun of Bicol and Igorot of Benguet. In Visayas, Rani of Cebu, Kingdom of Maay of Mindanao, and the Confederation of Madaas. In Mindanao, there exist the superpowers, Rahanit of Butuan, Sultanate of Lanao, Sultanate of Maguindanao, and Sultanate of Sulu. If the kingdom of Castile never set foot in the archipelago, the existing civilization will continue to prosper and maybe unify into a single powerful state, hypothetically. The big island of Luzon will be influenced by Indo-Buddhist and Malay beliefs, which believe a pantheon of gods with Bathala o Bathalang May Kapal as the supreme god. Visayas archipelago remains their animistic beliefs, with their pantheon centered on sea, sky, and spirits worship led by the practices Babaylan. The teachings of Muhammad Islam have long been influencing the natives of Mindanao through trade with Malacca, Arabia, and Brunei.
Luzon, a monarchic system under the Lakan or Lakambini ng Luzon. Lakan would be under the advisory of Babaylan. Visayas, a council-type confederation of island states with elected chieftains forming a maritime league to regulate trade and defense. The sultanates of Mindanao evolved into a caliphate-like system not under one ruler but bound by religious and trade alliances under the title High Sultan of Mindanao. Without the interference of the Castile, Latin alphabets would not be normalized in the archipelago and the language will remain pure with no Spanish words mixed. In Luzon, there would be Baybayin and Visayas, but Lit dominates the islands. In Mindanao, Karim and Jawi weave their literature. Without the interference of the Americans, English will not be taught to the natives, but due to globalization, it will still be taught to some, especially in government sectors, as it is the universal language and will be used for diplomatic purposes.
If Magellan never discovered the Philippines, the natives will thrive on their own, not as brutes that need Western teaching, but as their own animistic and Islamicized belief. As we dive into a deeper hypothesis, we ask ourselves, will they unite as one, or will they conquer each other instead? Who knows, they might also get influenced by Bruneian Empire. But for this case project, we divided the land into 3 parts for their better view and understanding. In conclusion, Philippines Islands will not be Philippines, nor will the term Philippines exist. There will no term such as Filipinos, although the native tradition and culture will remain their freedom to choose their belief without the force or threat if they do not commit.
Imagining a Philippines that was never conquered gave us a chance to reflect on what we could have been. A nation rooted purely in its indigenous culture, belief, and traditions. Perhaps the real lesson isn't just imagining that alternative history, but in understanding how our past, with all its foreign influences, has shaped who we are today and how much of that identity we truly claim as our own.
So, is the Philippines we have now truly ours? Or is it shaped and layered over influences that many of us no longer even notice? Are the struggle and sacrifices through wars, colonization, and resistance truly honored by what we have now? Or are we living in the projected version of ourselves shaped by history we didn't fully choose?